Hey guys, Stephanie Mitchell here. I'm an online marketing coach for beauty business owners, helping you to build the business of your dreams through smart and fun online marketing ideas. And today we are talking about sales, everybody's favorite subject, right? Just kidding. Everybody hates doing sales. So if that's you, you're not alone. Specifically today, I'm talking about how to sell your beauty services without feeling salesy, without feeling annoying to your clients, and without that dreaded feeling of being ignored when you do try to promote. So I personally just wrapped up a big launch in my business. And this launch only lasted 8 days. So I was selling one specific product and I sent out a ton of emails over 1 week. I did a ton of Instagram stories, Instagram posts. I was loud. I was in your face. I did lots of advertising and it went really well. I sold tens of thousands of dollars over just 8 days, which is pretty darn cool. But here's the thing. Getting that confidence to sell and be loud and in your face and, really promote what I'm doing, it took me a while to build up the confidence to be able to do that. I used to really pull back because if you're anything like me, sales makes you cringe because selling is scary. It's uncomfortable. We're worried that we're going to turn people off, that they're not going to like us, that we're going to be completely ignored, which is probably the worst feeling. But here's the thing. We're business owners. In order to grow, we have to start getting a little bit more comfortable with doing sales because people need to know that we're out there. We need to talk about ourselves. We need to put ourselves out there. It's just that sometimes it's not so easy. So today I want to talk about some easy strategies to sell what you do in your beauty business, whether that's services, whether you want to promote gift cards, whether you want to promote retail products. You've got a lot of things to sell, especially with Mother's Day coming up right now. I want to talk about how to sell what you do in a way that makes you feel confident without feeling like you're being spammy, without feeling like you're annoying people, and without feeling like you're getting ignored. So if you like this video, please go ahead, give it a like below, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments, is sales something that you have struggled with in your business? Are you afraid to talk about what you do? Let me know if this is something that you struggle with as well. Okay, here's my number one strategy that I wanted to start off with for getting more comfortable with selling is the mindset part, which is just know that selling is part of having a business and you should not feel guilty for it. Remind yourself that this is a business. This is not a hobby. Think, do you want to be profitable or do you want to be popular? Because it's easy to be popular by posting fun, light, non-salesy things on Facebook and Instagram and just being everyone's best friend all the time. But you cannot grow a business through being popular. You have to think about the money side of things. That is something that I have to remind myself of all the time. Sometimes we feel like we're doing this balancing act of, should I post about sales and risk turning people off? Or should I just keep it light and easy and not sell anything and people are gonna love all my posts? I make that decision all the time. And yes, I do balance it, but it's more of a mindset thing that you shouldn't feel bad about promoting what you do. You're a business owner. So next time you feel worried about being salesy and you feel like you're tiptoeing around promoting what you do and it's just easier to post those pictures of hair and nails and lashes without really promoting anything, remind yourself, no one else is going to grow your business for you. You have to stand up for yourself and you have to get a little bit loud and in people's faces sometimes. But I'm going to give you some tips today for how to do it without feeling slimy. Okay, here's my second tip for you, which I do in my business all the time and it makes a huge difference, is balance out sales cycles with less salesy cycles. So what I do in my business is I actually go through periods of a week or a few weeks where I do a lot of sales activity and I do a lot of promotions, send out a lot of emails, do a lot of social posts where I'm selling. But then I tune it down, I tone it down, and I go through a cycle where I'm doing less sales and promotions. This is something that you can actually apply in your beauty business as well. And it's a really great thing because it doesn't turn people off. They give you a lot more permission to be salesy and be promotional about yourself because they know it's only for a short period. So how can you do this? First of all, look at your calendar. Look at the seasons, the themes, and events coming up in your calendar that you can plan promotions around. You can look several months ahead or even plan for the year ahead. So think about this for Mother's Day, Christmas, Easter, back to school, Black Friday. There's so many different seasons coming up in the calendar, and you can actually plan like a several week promotion around that theme or season. So whether that's retail promotions, gift card promotions, if you want to put together special packages for that season, people love those. You can plan a few weeks of big promotions around that and then go a little less salesy between those seasons. So don't be afraid to offer limited time offers that are only available around those holidays. Those tend to do very well because they have that scarcity and that urgency built right into them. So say you're planning a big Mother's Day gift card promotion for your salon, for your spa. Look at scheduling several emails over that 2-week period leading up to it. Look at scheduling a bunch of social posts, any type of advertising that you can do to get the word out about your gift card promotion. Schedule it out. That's a tip that I use. It's something that I use all the time whenever I have a lot of sales things going on. Is when you schedule things out, it tends to make it a little bit easier psychologically, for me at least, because I look at, when I schedule it out, I don't get those last minute jitters of, should I press send on this email? Am I posting too much? When you schedule it out, you just take care of it and then you're done. So if you're the type of person where you feel kind of guilty about doing sales a lot, actually having those sales cycles and sales periods of like highs and lows gets rid of a lot of that guilt, because you know, and your clients know too, that it's only for a limited period of time. People are a lot more forgiving and you can get away with doing a lot more sales. And then when you're done that sales promotion period, you can go through a period where you're posting things and you're sharing things in your marketing that are a little less promotional. This actually brings me to my second point: to have a more healthy look at sales and to be better received when you do sell is don't just share things in your marketing when you have something to sell. This is cardinal rule number 1. I don't want you just sending out emails to your list whenever you've got a promotion going on. I don't just want you posting on Instagram whenever you've got a big sale. You need to be consistent in your content and in your marketing so that when you do have something to share, it doesn't just feel like, she's only contacting me because she wants to sell me something. So here's an example from myself. Email is actually my number 1 selling tool. My email list is big, and in this past launch, I made over $25,000 in sales just from my email list that's been sticking around with me for years. But here's the big reason why my email list responded so well to my sales and my offer is because I have been emailing them consistently, rain or shine, whether I have something to sell or whether I'm not going through a promotional cycle right now. I share lots of fun, educational, valuable emails so that when I do go through a sales cycle, when I'm being more promotional, they are much more accepting and open to receiving that promotion because I've been consistently showing up and providing value. So that's just for email, but the same goes for all your marketing channels. Do not just show up when you have something to sell. Be there consistently, and you'll find that when you do promote, it's a lot better received. Okay, here's my third tip for you if you're kind of tiptoeing around selling. Use education to sell. Education is honestly the best way to promote, and if you're like me and you get a little bit squirmish when it comes to selling, this is amazing for you because when you're educating, it doesn't even feel like you're selling, neither for you nor for your clients. So you know this from promoting retail products inside of your salon or your spa. You know that the best way to sell retail is not just through being blatantly salesy, but through educating. Talk to your clients about the product, why it would be helpful for what they need help with, how it benefits them, talk about the ingredients, all of that. Whether you're selling skincare or hair care or anything else, education is the key. This goes for in-person selling, and it is equally true for when you're selling online. Now, there are so many ways that you can blend education into selling. I'm just gonna name a few of them, but you can probably come up with some other great ideas too. First of all, online consultations. This is a great one. It's one that so many of my students and community members have done, especially estheticians. So if you do online skin consultations, for example, you can either provide them complimentary or low cost, and then they can use that cost towards the cost of products. But however you decide to do them, skin consultations or hair consultations that you can do on Zoom or any sort of video chatting software are an incredible way of educating about different skin concerns, hair concerns, etc., and then just recommending the right products. Some of my students are able to sell hundreds of dollars worth of beauty products through a single consultation. The reason it works so well is because you're not just selling, you are educating and addressing specific concerns of the client. Another way to sell through education is providing free online classes. This is something I love doing. You can host these on Zoom, on Facebook, on Instagram. Invite your clientele, your email list, your social following to a free online class. This could be you teaching a different hairstyle, you teaching how to create nurturing face masks with products at home. It could be teaching about how to use different skincare products, or even just how to do your makeup at home. These free classes are so popular, and they should definitely lead into you selling at the end. This could either be you selling retail products, you upselling some of the services that you provide inside of your salon. There's so many options. But again, people tend to love these, and it's a really fun thing to put together for your clients. And these classes don't have to be super formal. They could even just be like a Facebook Live or an Instagram Live where you're teaching about some of your beauty services. Say you do laser skincare services and a lot of your clients have no idea what that is. You could do a class where you teach a little bit of the basics, and then at the end you talk to them about some of your laser packages. So you can use these online classes, or you can just post videos on Facebook and Instagram, share educational trainings and videos with your email list, whatever you want to promote, whether that is products or services. There's a great amount that you can teach that leads into selling. Here's the thing, when your clients know more, they buy more, because a lot of time the thing that's standing in their way of purchasing from you or buying a service from you is just not knowing enough. Also, education really positions you as the expert, as the beauty professional who's constantly sharing her knowledge, which is a great way to promote. If you do it right while you are educating, whether that's through an online class or a consultation or a simple Instagram video, when you're educating, you're sharing the benefits of your products and your services, and you're doing it in a way that really entices clients and makes them want to book. So my last tip or strategy for you to make selling easier is make your selling personal. Personal meaning put a lot of yourself, your heart, your personality, who you are. Make your sales authentic to you, and it will resonate so much better, and you will not feel that slimy feeling of selling or being ignored. I do this all the time in my marketing and in my sales materials. Whenever I'm selling something, I don't just put up a stock photo or some random image of the thing that I'm selling. I am front and center in all my sales materials. So there's pictures of me. I show up in videos, even in an email that I'm sending where I'm selling something. At the beginning of that email, I'll start talking about a story from my life or something that happened to me. And it really leads in seamlessly into the sale. And people really appreciate this type of selling so much more when it's personal. So if you're promoting gift cards or products or services, yes, of course, we want to see what it looks like. We want to see the product, we want to see the service, but more than anything, we want you to be there talking about it. So let's say that you recently started offering lash extensions and you want to promote your lash extensions. You want to sell it. You've got a package put together for new clients or even for some of your existing clients. What I don't want to see from you when you're selling is I don't just want to see pictures of the lash extensions that you've done. I would love to see a video where you are on there talking about getting recently certified. Then you show yourself actually working on a client, doing their lash extensions, We do want to see what you can do and the results. But when you are front and center in your marketing and you're standing there as the representative of your business and you are front and center selling, it gets so much more attention and it feels a lot more authentic and genuine. This is not the kind of marketing that people ignore. This is attraction marketing. Here's the thing, guys. To wrap this up, just let me repeat that I know it takes guts to sell what you do. It takes courage to be able to stand up there front and center and say to everybody, hey guys, I'm a beauty professional. This is what I'm selling. It can be very scary sometimes. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you and say how easy it is to sell what you do. I know that it is hard. What I am saying is that when you learn to sell and stand up for yourself with heart and integrity and tell the whole world about what you do, that is what's going to be the driving force to grow your business and reach those big goals that you have. I am cheering you on. I believe in you. And I know that there are so many clients out there that cannot wait to hear from you. You just have to stand up and sell to them with integrity, with courage, and with heart. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments, was this helpful for you? Can't wait to see you again next week. Thanks for watching.